Hello, in today's structural design, we'll be starting with beam designs. So we have this architectural plan that we are working with. So from the ground floor plan, first and second floor plan. So we'll start with the first and second floor plan from the second floor. So we're going to load this building from the roof down to the foundation. But today we are starting with beam design. Beam design, right? Then for our beam design, we'll be loading this building from roof down to foundation. So if you have this architectural plan, you see that the axial line are not labeled. So I want you to label them. For vertical, it should go 1, 2, 3, 4. That way, you should just name the label. Then for your horizontal axis, I want you to label them A, B, C, D, continue. Right. A, B, C, D, E, F, continue that way. Because we are going to be working with these labels. So I want you to print out this architectural plan and label it on paper. So we can easily be picking panels and be designing our beams and all our structure members. So do that. If you don't have this plan, I could get across to me and I'll send it to you. Alright. So if you have done that, you get your alphabetical horizontal from A to M and your vertical from 1 to 10. So if you've done this now, then we can now start with our design starting from the roof. So we'll be picking this roll of beam. We'll be picking here as a panel. We'll be picking here deal of this as a panel. This as the hole. Then this axis and this. So we'll be having from beam. Okay, D1 to F1. This D1 to F1. A beam is going across there. And second beam will be D1 F1 to F to H1. Right? I'll sketch this out and we'll start our design. Okay, so we are going to work with these dimensions you are seeing and with this drawing. So in your writing material, I want you to have this place as your reference. This your calculations, and here should be your output. So we are starting with roof beam designs, roof designs, roof beams. Roof beams. So first we're going to get our beam self width. the self weight of our roof beam. So beam self weight is equal to the beam weight times the beam depth, all multiplied by the unit weight of concrete times beam load dead load factor. So your beam self weight is your beam weight. For the beam weight of this of our design, we'll go with 230. That is 0.23, 0.23 times as the beam width times the beam depth 300 for roof beam. So the minimum depth for a roof beam is 300. So that would be 0.3 because we're working in meters. 0.3 times unit weight of concrete per square meter is 24 kilonewton per meter cube. Then times the dead load factor 1.4. I told you that the dead load factor is 1.4 and life load factor is 1.6. So we multiply this 0.23 times 0.3 times 0.23 times 0.3 times 24 times 1.4. So you have 2.318. So let's pick 2.318 kilonewton per meter. So this is our roof beam self weight. Okay, so we'll be working with this, and then our roof load is equal to 1.5 kilonewton per meter squared. This is our roof load. So now we are going to be picking each section of our beams, the panels, and start designing.